What a beautiful rainy day.
Hello there. Welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley. My name is Uncle RPL. And today, we need to get stuff sorted, man. I'm gonna go and find some cows. And, you know, I have to do things I don't want to do to the cows. But at this point in time, we need leather. We really do. We really do. I think I've already fed the cows here. Now, we do have magic shears. The problem with the magic shears is the animals have to trust me, and they don't at the moment. So, you know, that's a problem. Other than that, in this particular episode, we want to start getting some stuff done. We want to get this cheese press done so we can start making a little bit of extra money. But the main crux of today is to find some wayward cows. Now, I can use two different kind of maps here. M will tell me what mobs and what creatures are pretty much close by. And I believe that way are cows. Now, I'm going to hope for some leather. We could possibly fish for, you know, leather boots, which would be fine, but in all honesty, not the biggest thing I want to worry about right now. Alright, listen. I'm so sorry about this. But I need your leather. I am. I'm so sorry about this. Oh. And you're going to give me one piece of leather. Of course, it's when I need something that I can't get what I need because it's chance-based. Thank you to the commenter who mentioned that I can throw pebbles and knock out balloons. Thank you to that commenter. You are a giga being, and I love you very much. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. So, that chicken is going to go to the nether. That's going to be funny. But we are starting to make some nice progress here, but we need to start getting to the point where we're actually making a lot more money than what has been given to us. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not too particularly a fan of our current house, if I'm going to be real. And the reason for that is the house is pretty small. Very compact house. It looks very nice, but there's no proper storage facility. My house just looks like a ramshackle amalgamation of madness. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan. I want to see. What can I convert this to normal leather? Yes. I can make boots at least. So we have that going for us. At least. But I do need to make pants. We do need to slap on a pair of pants. Because, you know, we don't need to be not using pants. Now, someone did say put the cooking pot under some fire. I do plan to do that. Or above fire. Don't put it under fire. Put it above fire. That's how that works. But we want to get to the point where we can get some gold armor so that the piglins don't absolutely destroy us when we go in here. Now, I don't have my shield on me. So I better go find my shield. But I'm kind of curious. I just want to go and browse around in the nether. Now, we have a bunch of geodes that we could make great big use of, by the way. And that's kind of what I want to do today. Is let's crack open all these geodes and see what we get. I'm hoping for a couple of things that could help us. But the geodes are mainly to just have a nice income flux. And I do want to buy like a whole stack of geode crushers because we still don't have our geode processor or extractinator as it's called. For those people out there who've played Terraria, you'll know. Oh, hello kitty, I can pet you now because you're stuck on there. Alright, blacksmith. We don't have a lot of money, so I'm not too particularly happy about it. And I know what everyone's going to say, but why don't you just buy the extractinator? You know? You're not even wrong, is the thing. You're really not even wrong as to why you shouldn't just buy an extractinator. But because we need to complete the bundle, I feel like just doing that would defeat the purpose of trying to complete the bundle. Again, you don't have to listen to me. If you want to buy your extractinator, please buy your extractinator. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot sometimes. Alright? Don't listen to me. Get your extractinator, make your life happy, and don't worry about it. You know? As long as you do what makes you happy enough, that's really all you need to worry about. You don't need to worry about what some YouTuber thinks about you. You don't need to worry about what the people around you need to think about you. You need to worry about what you think about you. And that's the important thing. If you are happy with what you're doing, That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Our bananas are also growing pretty nicely, which is really good. And we're getting a whole lot of leaves, grapes here. Now, a lot of you have said you want to see the grind. So what I'm actually going to do is we want to get a shed. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but isn't that like a waste of money? No, because a shed is going to help us tenfold. And I'm going to explain to you why a shed is going to help us a lot. Now, if I'm going to get a shed, I ain't going to get a dinky shed. I want to get me a nice large shed. It's going to cost us 4 iridium coin, 256 stone blocks, and 40 fire log. But the purpose of the shed is so that we can start getting all of our artisan products ready and going. Now, you can see we have the iridium coin to do this. So we are going to go for it. So I'm going to take 4 iridium coin here. And I'm just going to put it away. And we are going to have to go and waste a lot of coal and wood to, essentially smelt down some blocks. But I think we only need 4. 4 times 64 should be 256, unless my mathematics is horrendously incorrect. However, you will notice we do not have a lot of cobblestone, which means we're going to have to go and mine a whole lot. But it's okay. And this is going to be a colossal waste of wood, but someone can tell me a more efficient way to use wood for this. But I'm just going to start getting this going and just getting that done. Actually, I'm just going to swap this out and let that happen. And we'll put you in there, take that out, put that in there, and put that in there. Now I'm going to go and mine up a whole bunch of stone. We need at least 3 stacks of 64. My mathematics is very incorrect lately, and I don't know how to feel about that. To me, in all honesty, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I wish I knew how to math a little bit more correctly, but at the end of the day, if I don't math correctly, it is what it is. Now, I am going to let you guys know we are going to go for 45-minute episodes now, but including all the grind. So I may do a little bit of editing here and there, but while y'all are watching, I just want to give you a big thank you to all of you who have been enjoying the series. And it's truly been just an absolute blessing just to be able to, sit here, talk a whole bunch of garbage into the microphone, and just have you guys sit and enjoy the series. And it's also been great for me to learn about how your farm is going, because in all honesty, if we're playing this together, I'm always like a sucker for how people are doing their things versus, how I go about things. And that to me is just amazing. To me, it's just one of those things where I'm like, man, it's so cool to see how people differentiate how they prioritize stuff in their farm versus like what I would do. And that's the nature and beauty of Minecraft. In any capacity, it's always what someone else could be doing and how you can learn from them and things like that. You'll notice our pickaxe efficiency is obscene, and that is because we get some skills that add to your pickaxe efficiency. Now, I'm going to make sure I at least walk away with 3 or 4 stacks here, just so that we can build this shed. Now, this shed, again, is going to help us proof our future farming. Someone also mentioned they wanted to see me fix up the farm and make it beautiful. What I want to do is I want to start focusing on the sprinklers. Now, if I can at least upgrade my sprinklers to gold sprinklers, we can at least make use of it in a nice capacity. So that will be the ideal thing that we are going to try and do here, is to go for that capacity of getting them to gold sprinklers. Diamond sprinklers, again, is not like too high on our priority list. I just don't want to sit with iron, because iron in a 3x3 it's essentially dinky. It's not worth your time and effort. Now, gold turning into 5x5, now you're starting to see how nice that can turn out. You know what I mean? And then we also don't have to worry ever about watering our crops, which is, it's tedious. Even if you upgrade your watering can, it is tedious. And we are in summer. I would like to get different kind of crops going. But let me first just get this shed up and going. That's really what I want to do right now. Is just build our shed so that we have what we need. And I think maybe eventually, once I moved everything out the shed, I might just break down my whole farmhouse and just build the one I want. I don't want to give up this world because of that nether spawn. Because in the stream world, if you guys have been keeping attention to that one, we spawned in the basalt plains, which, is probably one of the worst nether spawns you could probably have in all of existence. So both my worlds are essentially cooked. One spawned in many biomes, which is great. The other one spawned in an ocean biome and maybe some fresh water here and there, and it's cooked beyond belief. But then the one's nether is garbage and the other one's nether is great. I don't know how you're supposed to keep a balance between the two. And we haven't even gotten to the Skull Cavern yet. You know what I mean? Once we get to the Skull Cavern, that's when things get really nasty really quick. And that's also why I kind of want to get enchanting and stuff going before we go to the Skull Cavern. Now, I will say there is a setting you can do within the game to make the days go a little longer if you do feel that you're not getting everything done in a certain amount of time. And there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You are more than welcome to do that kind of thing. So if you feel that the days are just going by way too quickly, change the time setting so that you can have more time to do what you need to do. I may just do that, but I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. Mostly because this is more your Let's Play and your world. I want to know what you guys want to see. That's really the point of what we're doing here. I want to know what you guys want to see. That really is the crux of the situation here. Right, so I'm going to go and deforest. I just don't want my homie, old elder oak, to see what I'm doing. I don't want him to notice that I'm, deforesting all his kids. However, I will say, he will not let me know that I'm doing a good job. You sleeping, buddy? No, you're not. Let me not put my axe on. We good? Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. What would you want from these woods anyways? Well, you know. This is what I want. I'm pretty sure he can hear that. He is a wise old oak, unless his hearing is not working so well. Whoa! That lightning is going crazy, man. Crazy, even. I will replant before the elder oak loses his mind. I will replant. You can't get mad if I replant. See? Look, buddy. I'm not deforesting. I'm trimming. There's a difference. There's a distinct difference. Alright? Cool. I would like to find one more of you. And what I want to do is I want to get Silk Touch so I can transport him close to the fun. Now, someone said all you need is one log. And one log essentially sorts out all your tappers. So you don't have to have scores amounts of trees. For me, it's just about the aesthetics. That's what it is. It's all about the aesthetics of the look of what we're doing. That's really all it is about. Alright, it is nice and rainy, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Why our potion of fire resistance is in there, only the Lord himself knows. Alright, perfect. I do want to take that, to be honest with you, but I'm going to separate it. So there, and there, because we need the 4. I kind of don't want them to be together. Shipping bin is looking good. Those nerds are doing, nerd things. Nothing wrong with being a nerd, just saying. They're doing nerd things. And we don't got time for nerd stuff. Alright. I just want to fix up my chests here before someone's yelling at me like, oh, it's not looking good. Which, again, is fair. We need the fire logs. So that's good. Don't think... Oh, we actually have an obscene amount of fire logs. I'll put my treasure in there for now. And my geode in here. And how's this looking? Not too shabby. We're going to plop a whole one in there. We're going to plop a whole one in there. We're going to take that wood I used. Or wanted to get. And we'll just do this and burn it. Because wood is great for, burning things and all that stuff. I'm going to fill that up and fill that up. Alright, perfect. We have essentially our whole shed process going. I didn't know what word I wanted to use there. But, it's going. I might just take like half here, put you in here, and just smoke that up. A blast furnace. Why job's done. Job's done. Okay, someone subscribed. Thank you. You guys might hear that every now and then. So thank you to whoever subscribed. If you're in the video, just, knock it out there. Okay, I wonder if the blast furnace... No, the smoker is for food. The blast furnace is for ore. Right. Almost did someone yell at me and say, that's not how it works. Alright, let's check our boiler room. The blacksmith bundle, we just need this. So, I'm not too worried about the create power, but for us to get to the skull cavern, we need this bundle. And as you can see, this bundle is pretty expensive. But if you are doing this at your own pace, don't feel like you have to rush. It's not something that you absolutely have to rush to try and get done. However, the sooner you get to the Skull Cavern, the better ores you'll get, and the more advanced ores you'll get. Yes, the Skull Cavern actually has ore that is exclusive to the Skull Cavern, which you will need later on for a lot of what this mod pack requires. So if you can get to the Skull Cavern fairly early, just be aware it is extremely dangerous. I cannot stress to you enough how dangerous the Skull Cavern is, because that would take too long. That's how dangerous the Skull Cavern is. It just takes too long. What I will give you is a quick overview. Do not be caught past 2 a.m. because then you're going to start getting some serious debuffs. And believe me, you don't want to be getting debuffs. You stay right there. Someone said I needed to throw the seaweed at them and not keep it on me. What I want to know is, what is the difference between eggs and duck egg mayonnaise? Because I'm starting to get the feeling that I might have a problem here with the mayonnaise. Because I'm not seeing duck eggs. I'm not seeing what I need to see, which is going to cause a major inconvenience to us. We should have pine tar now, which is great. I'm going to grab this. Bam. We can now make ourselves a cheese press. I'm going to grab this as well. Beautiful. And now we have a cheese press, people. And now we can take that milk and turn it into cheese. And cheese is really good. Cheese is actually really good. Where am I going to put you? There we go. All right, let's make that cheese press. So, farm buildings, artisan cheese press. We need fire log, earth crystal, pine tar. Luckily, we have everything we need. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 1. Boom. Cheese press. Look at that. Cheese to meet you. I hate that they did that, but you know, sure, whatever. Love how the golems are just chilling here. For now, I'm going to put it in here, and we're going to take our milk, like so, and bam. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And there you go. You've made yourself a nice big old cheese press. Give yourself a round of applause. Cheese press is now done. Next thing we want to do, the whole bottom area here, besides the truffle, is done, but I'm pretty sure the pigs need at least 5 hearts to start looking for truffles. Now again, I don't want my animals to, you know, just roam. It's not like in Stardew Valley where the animals know where to go once you open the barn door. You can essentially leave the barn door open and the animals will return to where they go. Minecraft doesn't work that way. So if you thought, oh man, I could just leave this open, guess what? Life will teach you in abundance what is wrong and what is right. Believe me when I say that. Alright, so I still need more charcoal, which I don't really have, actually. I'm going to take half of you and put this in here. You can do that. Alright, we still need 256 stone. So, we're not even close to what we want to do here. Put that in there, put this in here, and we'll get where we need to get. Alright, so for now, I'm going to just put it in here so I know where it is. We've almost got enough stone for this shed. Now, the reason I go for the deluxe shed is we eventually just want to go full on crazy with what we want to do. My armor is not gold, but I think what I'm going to do is just so that I can go to the nether, I'm going to buy 1 gold upgrade from the blacksmith, which is expensive, but it's fine. And I'm going to go and upgrade a helmet or, you know, just something. And then I'm going to go. And I'm going to hope for, you know, only good things to happen to me there. But it is the nether, as we all know. The nether ain't fun. The nether is not fun. But we need to try and look for stuff. Someone said they went to the nether and they found an obscene amount of good stuff. I'm hoping that'll be the case for us, but, you know, I'm also a little bit apprehensive about that kind of thing. So 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Gold gear. Put that on our head. I have what I need here. Do I have food? Yes. I want to get a whole bunch of building blocks. Just in case. I have a bow, but I don't think I need it, to be quite honest. Get the shovel. Anything that is going to be able to lose durability, I kind of don't want to take with me, but we only have 1 pickaxe, so, you know. We need to be careful. I'm going to put the wood in here for later, and I'm going to put the stone in here for later. I'm going to grab andesite. And... oh. If I turn that corner and there is a wither skeleton, I think we die just then and there. And then I might just quit the whole series. Just like, nah, I'm done. Don't want to do this anymore. You know what you did to me, game. You know exactly what you did to me. Alright, here we go. Nether time? Nether time. Oh, wish me luck, everybody. Oh, no. Okay. Axe out. Wait, where's my shield? I don't have my shield. Before we go anywhere, I need my shield. That was so close. That would have been a disaster. Everyone in the comments section was like, where's your shield, nerd? You know, that's actually a good question, and there it is. Okay. Shield up. We have our axe. Apparently an axe is still the most viable option. My fishing area got whacked. Do not spawn a wither skeleton. This is horrible. In all honesty, this is like actually just... Why is the thing? I think I would have rather just wanted to find it naturally. Oh! Well, we need those guys for an achievement. Iron, not really what I want, but sure. Hey, what up, buddy? Oh, Lord. That's not good. Oh. I just need to make sure I remember where I'm going, because otherwise, you know... Really? Don't tell me I have to go downstairs. Oh, the blazers followed me. That's not good. Well, they didn't actually follow me, but you know what I mean. Oh, look, a normal skeleton. Not good. Okay, there's our portal, so that means we can go down here. Ooh, I just want chests. No way is it this way. No way does this thing look the way it does. This is really like a one corridor thing. No, because there's like a whole area over here. What are you talking about? Where am I going? Towards the blazes, aren't I? Aren't I? Okay, I'm just gonna do this so that I have a space to walk. Ah! Another... Oh gosh. Ow! Where'd you come from and why? My heart can't hear... Oh! I hear you. Oh, you're upstairs. Okay. This is horrifying. I don't have diamond armor or anything. I don't even have a bucket of milk on me, man. Okay. So we go downstairs. Ooh, I know everyone is panicking. I'm panicking. What are you talking about? We need wither skeletons because we need the skulls for something later on. I can't remember what, but I believe there's a bundle we need to get. And to complete the bundle, you actually need wither skeleton skulls, which is... Ah, brilliant. I'm outside in the nether. How wonderful. Lava. Wonderful. Oh, goodness gracious me. That one skeleton scared the batukas off of me. I would like to go kill that blaze, but I'm just a little bit worried about, you know, my spawn and where these wither skulls are coming from, because they will kill me. Ooh, yes. Fire crystal, please. Thank you. Hello, buddy. He's gonna come around the corner. What's up? Thank you. Not ideal, but, you know. Whoa! Why? I don't want to go up there. You're surrounded. I attack one of those nerds and it's over for me. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. I'm just going to take this fire resistance potion. Why did you look like you were going to come after me? Nice, nice gold sword. Oh, we got to be careful. I don't want to be in here too long. Golden armor. Put some of this in here. As long as it's in my backpack, they won't lose durability. So, there you go. Oh, come on, dude. Give me diamonds or something. Diamond armor would be lovely. Okay, you're on your own here. Would like to kill a blaze, to be honest. We need the blaze rod. Just a little bit worried about him. Oh my gosh! Die! What's my armor looking like? Do I get more protection from gold? I don't think so. Anything up here? No? You guys just chilling? Okay. Now you die. Thank you. Hey, we got the blaze rod. Ooh. Nope. Oh, come on, game. I don't even have like pants. I'm running around here half armor and no pants. I mean, no pants is fine. You walk around with no pants, hey. It's up to you, right? Gotta live your life. These things. Spirit orbs are fine. They give us a little bit of stuff, but it's not like insanely beneficial. I need to remember how I get back home. In all honesty. Anything here? I hear a ghastly boy. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not smart. Like it. At least your aim is terrible. What are you guys, stormtroopers? Ooh. I know, someone's gonna yell at me, don't break the spawners! I'm like, I don't care. I've only got 2 more torches. I don't want to go too far. Like I said, I don't want to be caught in an area where I could die. But this is not like... I'm going to point that out. This is not too fantastic, in all honesty. The quartz is fine. But it's not like we're getting like... you know, magma orbs or something. Or magma geodes or stuff like that. Which is kind of what I want to come here for. But, you know, I just got to be careful. Okay, cool. See the blazes over there. Not too much of an issue. The wither skulls, though. Or the wither skeleton boys. Those might be an issue. Just a little bit. Now, we do get a chance to get a magma geode. Pop on out of these. So, if you can grab them. I mean, it's like free experience. It's free money. Grab those as much as you can. And we may need to use them later on. So, you know. Die, please. Thank you. You dropping your broads? No. We just gotta make sure we try and make our way back home safely. No, that's not it. I wonder if it shouldn't be upstairs. Maybe it is upstairs. Just can't get lost here. Okay, you're just gonna ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Put me out. I've been this way. You see, now I'm lost. That's a problem. Nope. You missed. How does it feel being a loser? A loser that missed. Can't even do a proper job aiming, huh, buddy? Okay, here's our nether portal. Woolly cows, huh? We definitely could bring some of these back home. Definitely. Okay, there's at least more spots to go. Ooh. Yes, please. Thank you. Nothing much else than that. I hear that ghast. Definitely hear the ghast. Climb. Nope. All this golden horse armor. Whatever am I... That's a problem. Ow. Ow. Stop. Stop it. Diamonds. My first few diamonds. Ow. Nothing else. Okay. I think we go home. And when we're next better prepared, we'll try and tackle this. If I can remember how to get home, that is. This is always the scary part of being in the nether, especially when like your portal is like stuck in here somewhere. You don't always know where everything is. I do have a golden apple, but it's not on me. That's a problem. It was like right or left. I think it's right over here. There we go. Hello, cow. I was gonna put my shield up. Not bad. Not ideal, but not bad, you know. Not what I would have wanted, but you know, not terrible. Do I feel disappointed? Slightly, to be honest with you. I do. I feel slightly disappointed with that nether, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. We have some golden horse armor. The problem with golden horse armor and any other armor in this game is we cannot sell it. I would love to be able to sell all of this, but unfortunately, you know, this world has deemed that I don't do that. So I will fix up my chests, but we got some diamond horse armor at least, so if I felt the need to go someplace, I would. Do this, put that in there, do this, do this, do this. Okay, I think we've got basically everything kind of sorted. We do have a golden sword, which is not bad. I kind of want to keep a golden sword on me. Put the diamond horse armor, you know, somewhere else, I suppose. Again, not too particularly enthralled by what we just got, and I know all the hard work and effort I put into, you know, actually sort out my chests just went out the window, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so grab that, grab that. We now should have enough stone to sort us out. So put this in and put this in. This should be 256 if my math is correct. Otherwise, I'm off by one. Or off by a couple. Can't remember. My math is not doing so good lately. Where are my wood planks? Where'd I put them? Anyone? I'm sure you guys will see it. But clearly I'm not. And I had them. Unless they're in my backpack. No. What the? Hold on. Brain? Are you not seeing what you're supposed to see? Huh? Excusez-moi? I know for a fact I had a whole bunch of wood. Is it on me? No, it isn't. What? Am I going senile? I feel like I am. There's all that. Wait, what? Hold on. Surely I'm going crazy, but I do remember me having a whole lot of wood, and I put it somewhere. Do I have 2 flint and steels? Why do I have 2 flint and steels? Did I find one in the treasure chest? What? There it is. Yeah, I'm blind. Ugh. Someone's gonna yell at me like, oh my gosh! You're so dumb! Advanced farming. Blaze rod. We need capturing lightning. We need these charging rods. This is why we need bismuth. Bismuth you can find in the nether. That is where we need to go. We need to find bismuth ingots. But the main crux here is we wanted to build this. Submit, submit, and submit. My maths, we needed 40. What? We needed 40? Oh, okay. Well, my mathematics was on point with everything else but that. Okay, well, guess I'm going to go and chop down a whole bunch of trees. That guy is definitely not going to want to be my friend. Nice egg. Very nice egg. This is all nice and, you know, so I'm just going to grab everything off here. Well, the one crop that is done, at least. And then we'll just go sell. That's really all we want to do. We just rinse and repeat. This is what we do. Nice. Cheese press takes 2 days. So don't be too worried about that. Huh? I need white grapes. What? Okay. I'm pretty sure I had white grapes, but sure. Why don't you lie to me some more? Egg, tomatoes. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Need one more white grape. I'm offended. That white grape? No, that's white tiger. Okay, let's go grab more wood because apparently, that wasn't enough. So how many logs do I need now still for this? 16 logs. Fire log. Okay. A lot of wood. I don't see a little exclamation there. I'm going to leave the trees there by him so he don't get too, upsetty spaghetti. Want to uproot and kill me. Magnetti, I don't know what kind of rhyme I was going for there. Just ignore it. I'm going to eat this grape because why not? Even though it gives like nothing. I wish I had like an AoE destruction. You know what I mean? Like AoE drop down trees kind of deal. But it's okay. It's not like the worst thing in the world, honestly. Oh! Game! Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry about that, everybody. I do notice sometimes the audio of the webcam and the audio of the game does different things. It's probably the RAM that's having a good old, hissy fit with some of the stuff, which is odd because like I have an obscene amount of memory allocated for this mod pack. So it should not, by all accounts, be doing what it's doing. But, you also can't tell a computer what it wants to do and what it mustn't do. You know what I mean? Okay. You said we needed 14 or 16, one of the two. That's 100% confirmed. We need 16. Okay, so we are currently at 12. Man, that oak boy is going to be mad. Damn, he's going to be upset. Oh, no. He's going to be like, oh, you're chopping down all my children. I'm like, my guy, calm down. Okay, please. Calm down. You don't need to worry. I am replanting. I'm just pruning. That's what it's called. It's like a haircut, And speaking of haircuts, I desperately need one. Goodness gracious, I look like Conan the Barbarian from Temu or Wish or any of those budget sites people buy stuff from. Good gosh, I've forgotten what my lip looks like. Not even kidding. I don't know what my lip looks like. It's just been covered by beard. And for all those that are wondering, yes, the beard is the true star of the show. For those that don't know, the beard is the one that does all the work on the channel. The editing, the videos, the ideas, it's all him. Not me. Okay, beautiful. 18 fire logs. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. This is already ready. How do you do? You sleep? Yeah, you sleepy. We know wake you up. We know wake you up. Okay. Let's do this. Bam, and now we have a shed. So, this is a fairly large shed. I will say this much. This is very big. So I am going to put it back here. And just to give you an idea of how big this shed is. Remember when I told you guys the shed is big? Yeah, well, I don't want to exasperate it. But this is a fairly big shed. And here's the entrance. So we even want to rotate this thing. Get me out of it. So that the entrance is here. Beautiful. Now, we have to find a space for this thing. Where? Good question. Very good question. Kind of want to make sure that it's someplace back here. Not too far away from the house, but also not like, That's not the entrance. Can we rotate it again, please? There we go. That's where we want the entrance. And I think this is actually the perfect spot to build it. No! Here. Okay. Let's see. Oh! Beautiful! Look at that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Full flower box. Do I need dirt for this? Probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a whole layer of dirt and sort this out. But there we go. That's our shed. I'm gonna just fix it up before everyone tells me, "Oh, you gotta fix it up." I know. Believe me, I saw what happened. I can see it. Right. Some dirt. Put that in here. I'm just gonna. I'll sort this out afterwards. I will. I'm not gonna bore you guys with those details. But hey, we have a shed. That's what we want. We want a shed, right? So now we can move everything, including our storage, into the shed. You know? I feel like we've made major progress doing this. I do. I feel like we've made a massive stride in the ability to be able to do things. I'm going to put the pot... I don't know where this pot's supposed to be. I think it's like over there. And then we'll sort this out. I have enough dirt to cover this up, so... You guys said you wanted to see the grind? This is the grind. This is the grind. You wanna rethink your actions and choices there, everybody? Ugh. Beautiful. Eventually the grass will grow and then it'll be fine. I just want to make sure this thing is not hovering in the air. You know what I mean? I don't know why the flower pots are there, but sure. Don't you worry, I'll fix it. There you go. You can stay over there, I suppose. There we go. Let's put that there. Put this in here. Put the dirt everywhere. You know when you were a child and you used to play in the dirt? Well, this is where that practice comes in, everybody. More flower pots. There. I don't know what those were supposed to be, but you know what I mean? I didn't even see any flowers in it, but I suppose we can like decorate it with some flowers. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. It isn't. It's not the worst thing in the world. I just want to make sure this thing's not completely floating in the air, and I am running out of dirt here, but it's fine. And then we'll go and inspect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here. I'm probably gonna just like make sure I do this off camera. I know you guys said you wanted to see the grind, but I don't think this is the kind of grind people had in mind when they said we want to see the grind, you know? Placing dirt underneath a house that should probably not have been placed there. Probably not the kind of grind you were expecting, huh? Probably not the kind of grind you were expecting. Now, if I can finish this before we need to, you know, do the next thing. There we go. Okay, that's fine. There we are. Grind sorted. There you go. Everyone can be happy now. All right, let's inspect our shed, and I can already see from the inside this is do you guys think this is big? I think this is big. This is seriously, you know. That's real big. Real big. Gotta take a photo to commemorate it. You know what I mean? You gotta take a photo to commemorate it. Look at this. Look at this thing. Insanity. Another photo to commemorate it. That's what we'll do from now on. We'll commemorate it. Well, there we go. That's one of the massive projects we wanted to get done and out of the way. You need to be in here. I'm maybe going to have to do like some, you know, spring cleaning with some of this stuff. But all in all said, this is actually like really major progress forward for us. Now we've got a nice little storage facility that we don't have to worry about. Ah, so maybe this is where they go. Is this where they go? Okay, hold on. I think I found the place where the flower pots are supposed to be. Are they? Yeah. Ah, there we go. And then put that there. Okay, we fixed it. See? 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 We fixed it. There we go. Now no one can tell me my shed isn't fixed. Bullseye. Look at that. I don't know what this guy wants to do in here, but he needs to go away. But why is there a random plank here? That's all the time I have for this very longer much episode. Hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Society Sunlit Valley. Let me know if you got a shed up and what your shed looks like. And let me know how your farm is going, how you've been enjoying the series. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, be careful of the nether.